It was a bizarre day because I am fortunate enough that I can work from home. We were very excited to be going to the Elton John concert, but then it didn't stop raining. The Surf Life Saving Club has a search and rescue team which are actively on call, but only put on proper call by FENZ when needed. And once I saw the driving conditions, I warned everybody, and I was very surprised that we hadn't already been on call, because the flooding in Tristram Ave and all through that Wairau Valley was very apparent and already very significant. In effect, we had 2 full IRB crews plus other extras out on the night. There was a number of premises that were completely flooded, and they rescued just about 70 people from buildings in IRBs, so it was quite bizarre. There's an activation team within the Fire and Emergency Services, and they do what they think's right, and so that's the police, the fire department. You know, those guys are very much driving, and obviously they were inundated that night. I get it. They were inundated. There was probably just too much going on for them to be aware of the need to call on some other services like ours to help. Moangi Bay Village was badly flooding down the main street, and a number of the search and rescue team arrived and found people in trouble. So a number of our guys got immediately involved in rescuing people trying to cross the road where the Z station is. That was a flooding torrent, and they had to lock arms to help rescue some people there. We actually struggled to get any vehicles down to the reserve where our search and rescue equipment is, because most of it's activated on the beach, but we couldn't even get cars down through the floods. So it's taught us a few lessons. So we've now got another site up high, on higher ground with another IRB and trailer. The hardest job was they had to physically go down to the club, walk out the IRBs. Conditions with with water flooding like that is a little bit different from sea flooding. You tend to get swirls, you tend to have stormwater drains that do weird things, and it's not consistent. So you've got to be, they're becoming more aware of that, and with the number of floods, inland floods that we've had now, they're starting to get those experiences and learn and help. I was pleased the council reached out to all the local community groups, and a number of people put their hands up to step forward and be part of forming some resilience groups in those local areas. And I was one of those, and a number of other good groups came together to try and form some responses from within the community. I've learned that you can't just sit inside and watch what's going on. You do need to get out and get on the street where it's safe and try and visit some of the people that are close to you, some that might be directly impacted. I'd just love to see good community awareness to each other and what can happen in an emergency and how we can help each other, and just for people to understand what to do and where to go within the community about supporting those community hubs that we talked about in the resilience groups.